Okay, so this is the standard stabilization, okay? And I want to try it out. It's a good lens, but I'm going to test out the focusing. When I had it on the other camera, I put it in DX mode. Everything was out of focus. So somehow something happened on that full frame camera. So this is a crop sensor camera. This lens is native to this camera. It's a Sony lens, APS-C 50mm. I believe it's a 75mm equivalent to full frame. Okay. So I'm going to drive a little ways. And I'm going to bring down the temperature to 68. It's 86 outside. Felt like it was getting to 90. So it wouldn't surprise me if it did. And you know what? I think it's 55 here. Okay. So I'm trying the stabilization. See how this works out. I'm going to go a different route. I'm not going to go to New Braunfels or Back Cave Road or whatever. So I do notice that when you have the active, there's usually a crop, but sometimes it just doesn't look as good. So, and you don't really need it if it's on a tripod, alright? But sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. So that's why I try the lens. Now the lens is OSS. And there's nothing I can do that'll turn on the feature like it would on a G Master or a G lens, okay? So I'm going to make a left here. Camera release is open. I've been back since Sunday night. Got plenty of rest yesterday. Put up, let's see, 23, 26, this is the 27th video. Wow. Past 2 days. Okay. So this is the plan. Go to 1604 and then go 281 north to Evans and back. And I'll change it to active stabilization. This is just the standard. I kind of like the standard. It's pretty good. I just want to see if it focuses. So see, it's still sunrise, or sunset I mean. You can see the sky. It's looking good. Usually, yeah, you see, you have to start watching about the headlights. That's the only down thing on this. So I may turn down the exposure compensation, but the lens is looking good. I just don't know if it's in focus. The colors are looking good, let me tell you that. You cannot tell with the LCD screen. All right, I'll tell you that right now. And I'll put it right there. See if it'll stay in focus. Nope, it's wandering. So something's going on. Just put it right down there. And see, it skipped again. Okay, now I got it on the vehicle. It's staying there. Let's see if it tracks it. Okay, road work up here. I think they're putting pipes in, for drainage and stuff. So I just lost a car in front of me and went to a headlight. So if I avoid the tracking, cancel tracking, let's see what happens. I'm looking for focus breathing. If it wanders, I couldn't tell you if anything's focused. Not with this LCD screen. So they're supposed to be coming out with the new ZV-E10 Mark II. Let's hope it has the AI chip in there. And a new menu system. And better focus tracking. See, sometimes they use the same sensors, they just change the processors out. And these lights are bright. I may have to put my sunglasses on. I can drive with my sunglasses on. They'll block all the headlights. So, that's the only thing I see wrong with this. Okay, 84. Oh, alright, that's lumber. 84 lumber. Okay. And see, here's Evans Road to the right. I could go this way to the highway, but I think I'll go the old way. So I'm just going to make a loop. So some people watch TV, some people go out to movies, some people go dancing. I just drive around in my car and test out lenses on cameras. I do other things too, walking around. And no one gives me anything. I buy them. If I want it, or if I like it, I'll try it out. See what happens. I do like that Zeiss 55mm. I did put it on the other ZV-E10 inside the studio. And 55 was a little bit further than a 50, but when you put it on a crop sensor camera, you get a crop sensor. So let's see, 27. Yeah, that gave me an 82.5. Yep. This is a 55. That 50 and the ZV-E1 looked good though. When I swapped that out with the Zeiss. Okay. stop. I don't think yeah, he can. Wow, I see no traffic. You know why I don't see any? Now, why is this guy stopping? See, that bugs me no end. No traffic, and he stops. So I'm going to turn this off, because it's looking good, all right? But I want to see if there's a crop, okay? When I put on the actives. Now look at, you see all these cars? That's why I'm going this way. With all the road construction, they're kind of stopping where Lookout Road is, where I get off. And I do like the colors. Especially at sunset. It's my favorite hour. Golden hour. Better than sunrise. Up. Trailer. Or heavy equipment. That's the only thing, the lights on here looking pretty good. You know, I just might just do just leave it on standard, because when I had it on active, it did not look good. And the car is pretty well stabilized, so I'll just keep it like here. I'm not even going to change it. I'm going to keep it at 65 to get better gas mileage. I'm still getting about 30.5 gallons for driving through the city, so it's looking good. So what I'm seeing is I don't see any pink, you know, in the sunset. But the camera's picking it up. I haven't done anything with the exposure compensation. It's looking good. Still looking good. Once the headlights start blinding, then that's a different story. But even then, I just might leave it like this, because I want to test out this lens and see how the picture quality looks. So they get it at 1/80th of the shutter speed, because it's still kind of bright out. It'll change to maybe 1/30 if I'm going away from the sunset. And I'll turn it down so no one freaks out that, hey, is that a cop? Is he watching TV while he's driving? You know, this camera, or any camera that I use for car vlogging, can pick up deer better than I can see just driving through the wind, you know, looking through the windshield. I do have a higher point of view, which is good, because I can see things coming. But anyhow, it's 9:02. It's looking good. It's getting darker. Yeah. 9 p.m. to 5 p.m. or 5 a.m. Highways are closed. I gotta do one video with Mr. Camera Junkie. 60 miles an hour. Wow. Road work ahead. So I wonder what they're going to do over here. Hope they're not putting an HOV lane all the way through. You know, like on the highways, yes. loops? No. I think it's a waste of money. Well, I'm going the speed limit. Well, what they said anyway. That's right, I'll just leave it at 60. Get me better gas mileage. Maybe. Okay, I see construction work. What are they doing? Looks like they're paving, tearing up the road. That's a police car, I believe. Yeah, they're out in force too. Or it might be a warning, hey, road work ahead. That's what it is. It's a truck. So it might be a lead truck for a convoy. But it's pointing to different direction. So here we are. So when I make a right, I'll be going north. I should take this lens downtown, but this is good enough test right here. Sharp. I hope it's sharp. So I just have standard stabilization on. Okay. Like I said, I'm not going to be driving much. I'm just going to go to Evans, see how this lens does. I might put on the active stabilization when I come to a stoplight. So far, no stoplights. Unreal. Except for the one at Nacogdoches at 64 when the guy just stopped his van. For no reason. stoplight there, but it'll probably turn green by the time I get there. So what I'll do is I'll end the video on this one and put the active stabilization on, if I get to stop.